Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is...
Oh goodness.
Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Janet. I am a stay-at-home mom to a 2-year-old boy and I am pregnant with my second one. By the time you're watching this, I will be 33 weeks pregnant. So I am very pregnant. So baby number 2 is coming and I feel like I have a much better idea of what I'm gonna need, what babies require, and I feel more comfortable and confident in taking care of the second one. Yes? Yeah, so I thought it'd be good to come on here and just share with you a list of things that I didn't really need. Doesn't matter how much people told me I did. Big disclaimer here, this is not to discourage any new moms who are so excited about buying all this really cute stuff that they see, everything that they see. That's not what my intentions are for this video. If it's in your budget, if you are able to go out and get all this stuff, then go for it. Every baby is different and some of these things might be like somebody else's like lifesaver or like a must-have. So these are just things that me as a new mom, I did not need, I didn't have, or I just didn't see myself reaching for as often as other people said I would. My husband and I were in a really tight budget when I was pregnant with my first baby. We did not have the luxury to go out and buy all this other stuff that people, you know, when you're pregnant. Everybody has something to share, advice of what you're gonna need, what to expect, all that. But that's a different topic. That's a different rant. If you listened to all these suggestions, not only are you gonna drive yourself insane, but you're going to spend a pretty penny. So this video is meant for those mommies who are looking to save money or are looking for, you know, you're on a budget and you're like just really like, what do I need? Like, I don't have room, or I don't have the money, or I don't have the time, or whatever it is, to buy all this stuff that everybody's telling me about. So this is to you mommies who, like I said, are just trying to catch a break here. Like I said, this list of baby products, and I would say baby products maybe from 0 to 3 months, because some of these I did start using later. These are things, like I said, that I either didn't have and I survived. I didn't reach for as often as I thought I would. And yeah, so let's get right into the list. I'm gonna start off with the big one, and that is the crib. We did not get a crib. My brother-in-law gave us a pack and play from Graco. After my baby shower, one of my husband's cousin, you know, trying to help, she did mention, you don't need a crib anymore. My youngest slept in one of those pack and plays until she was almost 2 years old. So you don't need one. She knew our situation. So I was like, okay. So I went back home. I read the whole, like the warnings and the warning stuff and the hazard, whatever, manual thing. Nowhere did it say that the baby like should not sleep overnight in this.
I see you. Hi.
So I was like, okay, so we're gonna use this. So it was a combination of that and co-sleeping. A lot of people do discourage it, and I totally understand, but it worked for us. And it was just, like I said, a combination. So the nights that he wasn't sleeping in my bed, he was sleeping in his pack and play, and he's fine. He slept in there till he was like about 1.5 years. Then we got a hand-me-down toddler bed for my sister, and he moved into his toddler bed, and he was just fine. Another thing that we did not have was a changing table. And I don't think I know anybody with a changing table, like in my family. I don't think any of my sisters have had a changing table. I honestly did not have the need for it. My couch, my bed worked just fine. Yeah, you just want to get that dirty diaper off. One thing that I did have, and I didn't find myself reaching, like using it as often as I thought I would, was the baby wipes warmer. And it's not super expensive. So I found myself using it like every morning because it was there, like that, you know, we would wake up, I would change his diaper and it was there. But then throughout the day, I didn't find myself running to the room to get warm wipes, or taking him to the room to change and to use warm wipes. And when we were out and about, I didn't have warm wipes. You didn't have access to it 24/7. Then I started working, so I would unplug it because I didn't want, because you do have to plug it in. It's something that you plug in, so it's kind of a fire hazard because it's wet, moist stuff in there. Yeah, I didn't think about that one. It was a hand-me-down. My sister-in-law gave it to us, and I did have it, and I did use it the first few weeks when we were home all day. And but it was only in the mornings when we'd wake up because it was at arm's reach. Then throughout the day, like, I found myself just grabbing whatever wipes I had on the couch.
I just kind of like it's all good. Warm it up with my hot bread, and it was fine.
Swaddle blankets. Everybody will tell you how you will need all these swaddle blankets and blah blah blah, whatever. Swaddle blankets are expensive. They're like $30 at Target for like 2 of them. And I don't think I had any swaddle blankets. I had like receiving blankets and like the little small blankets that you get like in a pack of 10. I had those, and they fit him just fine. Like, they were just like the right size to wrap him up. So the first few weeks he did like to be a little wrapped up. I'm so glad that I didn't have so many, because he didn't really like to be swaddled after a few weeks. And you do want him to learn to self-soothe, and then for him to like explore his little hands and stuff, because babies are scared of their own little hands, and you'll see them jump every once in a while. And I get the swaddling helps with that, but you also want them to learn to use their hands, and you want them to learn to self-soothe, like, you know, not just be all calm and swaddled the whole time. You want them to grow and learn and all that stuff. I didn't have swaddle blankets, and I didn't need them. If you do want to swaddle your baby, any blanket will do. You don't need to spend $30 on 2 little blankets. Pacifiers. I've seen the new little pacifiers with the little giraffe and the little bear and the little, I don't know what they're called, but I didn't have those. I did have just a regular pacifier. They do provide them at the hospital, I think. I got one in the hospital, and then I had a few at home. But it goes back to the whole self-soothing. You want them to learn to self-soothe. The pacifier did help a little bit in the beginning. It's just kind of like, here's your pacifier, let me get ready for you, you know, let me adjust myself, let me get you ready, or let me get the bottle ready. So it did help for that, just to kind of like calm him down while I got the bottle ready, while I got myself ready. For the most part, he didn't really like it. He started chewing on it once he was like a little older and started teething. He would chew on it. That's what he would use it for. But we didn't really need so many pacifiers, because everybody was like, oh my god, you're gonna lose them. You're just gonna need a bucket of them. Pacifiers is something that maybe I would buy like a pack. It comes like in a pack of 2, and then you see if he likes it. You see if your baby takes it, if it helps, and then if it does, then go out and buy more, because you probably will lose them. But some of these things you can hold off on and just see how your baby is and what he needs. A diaper bag. There are so many diaper bag brands now, and they are so expensive. So yes, I agree that you need something to put all your stuff in, because you're gonna have to carry a lot of stuff. That you need that, and I do have diaper bags, and I do love my diaper bags, but I don't think that you need that expensive one. Like, there's dupes, like my Miss Fong diaper bag, the backpack. I love that one, and it's a dupe for the fawn design, which is $160. So save yourself some money. Don't do that. Or you can just use one of those bigger bags. For a while I used like one of my own big tote bags and just organized it using like little makeup bags, just throw them in there and organize it that way. Or you can get one of those inserts to help you organize it, just using your totes. Just hold off on the diaper bag. There's cheaper alternatives. So another thing that I suggest just buying a few of in the beginning and not like a ton like everybody told me I was gonna need were bottles. I did use the Avent, that one. We got one for our we got a pack of those in for our baby shower, and that's what we stuck to, and that was all we had. We had a pack of I think 3, and that's what we used. I just washed my bottles, and then, you know, once the nipple starts wearing off or whatever, and we needed new ones, or you needed the number 2 not the number 1, whatever, we tried different bottles. We tried the Dr. Brown, and the Dr. Brown worked for him once he was a little older. It didn't really work when he was a baby, just because I did find it sometimes it would spill. So I don't think that you need a ton of bottles, or that you should try, or you should buy all one brand, because maybe your baby doesn't take it well, or you don't like it, or you find something about the bottle that you don't like, so you want to try another one, and now you're stuck with like 5 boxes of them. So yeah, just buy 2-3 bottles and then figure those out and see if that one works for you. If it doesn't, then you can try a different one, and that way you just don't spend all your money all at once on things that maybe won't work for you. So yeah, bath toys and towels, like, well, the bathrobes. And again, this goes back to 0 to 3 months, because once they're older they start enjoying their baths. But the first month was like I was torturing my kid during bath time. Not only are you not like trying to keep the belly button area dry, and then you're just like more of a sponge bath. You can't even play with them, or like with the little toys, with the little bath toys. The baby is just crying. I didn't get to use any bath toys until he was able to like sit in the bath and actually like started, you know, enjoying his bath. When it was time to get out, I could not get the bathrobes in. You just want to wrap them up and get them all dry and warm. You don't have time to be putting in his hands in the bathrobe. As cute and adorable as they are, and it makes for great pictures, but yeah, it was just not working out for us. So I know that bath toys and those bathrobes were a no-go for the first few months. And then the last thing that I have on my list is dress-up clothes. Now, dress-up clothes, it is so cute and adorable, and like, yeah, you should have a few outfits, you know, for when they go out, for going visiting grandparents, for pictures. Yeah, I totally get it, but do not stock up on so many like going out outfits. I mean, like I said, it makes great for pictures and like when you have a special event or whatever, but when your kid has like one of those explosions, you do not only do you want to not ruin that clothes, but to get it off, it's a whole other ordeal. You just want something that will zip undone, change a diaper, and change into something else. You want something quick, and yeah. And then they outgrow their clothes so easily, so you spend so much money on all these little cute, adorable outfits, and they outgrow them within weeks. I didn't have him all dressed up when we were at home, and a lot of these dress-up clothes he was able to wear only once or twice when we'd go out to see grandma, when we go out to like some dinner or something. It's just so much easier to change diapers when it's just like one of those simple onesies, like especially the ones with the zippers. Now I don't mind the ones with the little snappy things at the bottom. I'm fine with those, but the zipper ones would just work so much better. Everything's so smooth, and just unzip, change, zip, we're good. That was my list of, what was that, 9 things? 9 things I did not have for my baby and we survived, or things that I didn't find myself reaching for as often as I thought I was. If you are looking for either you don't have enough room, or money is a little tight, whatever it might be, and you're just looking for things that you really need, consider this list. You don't need it. And like I mentioned on a few of the items you won't need until later. Other things you can hold off on buying a bunch of them. You can just buy like 1 or 2 and then hold off and then see which one your baby likes better, which one you like better, and go from there. Yeah, I do hope that you found this video helpful. If you did, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. I will see you guys on the next one.